not work. Hi. Start. Welcome to an early start. Nothing is working today. I'm gonna cry. Ah. Okay, I got this. I have to hear. I don't. Why is it? I fuck is. Welcome to troubleshooting. I didn't think I'd have to do. Okay. How's that? Um. There. No, it's fine. Okay. Oh my god. The the foolproof trick of plug it in. I can't talk. Oh my god, don't do it. Is it doing? No way. Is it not up all? Hold on. Is it not picking all the way? Testing. Okay. What if I? What if I do? If I just turn this off? What if I just turn that off altogether? How's that? How does that one sound? Uh, I have to fuck with my noise gate because apparently it just decided to stop working. All right. Welcome to. God, today itself has been scuffed as shit. We can hear you right now, really quiet. Oh my god, I'm talking at my max volume too. Why am I so quiet? Uh, how's this? No, that's the same. That's the same. That's the same. Like, does going down all the way down here do not anything? Why did it just, like, kill itself overnight? I am confused. What if I just... Okay, I trashed my noise gate. I don't know if that fixes anything, but the noise gate is gone. You can hear my clicks and fan again. Um, so I can hear clearly in Twitch. Okay, I have to figure out what the fuck is going on. All right, let's try this threshold. I'll put that like here. I'll put this like here. I'll put this here, here, here. How's that? No. I'm trying to get rid of my clicking. Okay, hold on. If I shut up. Okay, I think I might have figured out what's fucking me over, but I don't know, so I'm going to go check. Shut up. Cool. All right. Huh, that came through. How's this? Oh my god, that's so much better. Okay. So yeah, I know it was messing up. Um my fan was fucking with the noise gate and my microphone for some reason. Yeah, no, it should be louder. I'm getting into the yellow, and I was sticking pretty clearly in the green before. Um, God, I still have that headache I put in the title. I'm not going. I hear myself talk. Ah. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure it out. Turn your BGM on to compare? Sure, let me drop it to the volume it normally is at. How's that? Oh, wow, yeah, no, I'm just a little bit quieter today. Unless I'm not, but I'm not certain. I think it was, what was fucking the noise gate? Oh my, yeah, no, it was, that's not what I wanted to click on. That is, okay. You're still quieter than normal, but louder than when you started the stream. Yeah, no, I don't know why. Okay, I could try one more thing. Okay, one more thing. I have one more thing. That's fan number 2 off. I have 2 fans, so we'll see. With the fan off, I'm still around the level of quiet I was before. Doesn't help. Alright. Or no, it's still slowing down. No, it's slower. It wouldn't do anything now. What a day. You have 2 fans? Me and who? Whoever types next. That's who. God, I don't like hearing myself talk. I have to fix audio issues, so I have to listen to myself fucking... Let's see how that works out for me. Hi, welcome in. Okay, so what I did is I closed the window, and hopefully that'll like make me louder. I mean, I'm probably not close enough to the microphone. Okay, if I scooch up to like here, is this good? Because before I was up and moving and all that stuff, but I think I should be fine now, unless I'm wrong. But I should be fine. Unless I'm not. But that could always be a thing. I went to like regular 2 seconds ago, and then it dropped down. Okay. So if I just like... I'm just gonna talk at my loudest possible volume more than I go to normally. I can't do it for a long time. Ow. Okay, well, I did it for like half a second. But that was probably what normal was. God, why is... Okay, I'm gonna crank this up to full. I think that's what this does. I don't know. This is the sound of the buttons on my microphone. If I just, like, peer this down and talk over it, yeah, no, that's not doing anything. Okay. So, God, I'm, like, matching the... I should listen to my own BGM just to see how loud it is in comparison to my voice. I don't have that. Oh, wait. Does that fix things? Are things fixed? Right there? Or no, that was an accident. It's back to normal. Okay, well... I thought I had fucked something up, but I undid my mistake. Oh my god, it's really hard to hear me. So I'd have to have it, like, here for you to be able to hear me with this weird new volume setup that just happened. So now it's not just music, it's also my voice, right? Why am I so quiet? What the fuck happened? Okay, BGM is gone. Oh, that's gone? So then, like, what's here? My volume stuff is probably different than yours, so I'm not certain. Is near inaudible? Huh. That's fine. Okay. So then, yeah, I can't... I'm gonna have to ask you, because I can't figure that out for myself, because... it doesn't come through the same. At the volume it's at currently on my OBS, it's like impossible to hear me when I talk, but apparently that's just a weird OBS thing. I don't know. Everything is going awry. Hold on. Is there some way I could... Here, I'm gonna go ask for help. We'll see how it goes. You can hear me type again, which is fine. Unless you always could. As long as you promise not to pull a con, I have infinite patience in troubleshooting audio. What did Khan do? I don't know this lore. Did he... What? Did he, like, not... Or did he spend a long time messing with audio, or did he just, like, not mess with it? Or what's the lore? I wasn't around for this one. Oh, my noise gate needs to be fixed. You can hear all my and stuff, right? Can you hear that? You can hear that. You can hear all my touching my desk. I was helping Con adjust the audio for a stream when he proceeded to swallow his microphone, blowing out my eardrums. I was more than mildly... Yeah, no, that's a very him thing to do. I'm not surprised. I'm not even surprised in a little bit. Oh, God. Today just hates me. I'm still recovering from my voice from that double stream yesterday. I guess, I was just trying to be loud enough to talk over the crowd yesterday, which kind of worked. I have to fix this. I can hear myself, which is its own issue I have to get rid of. I don't know. It makes it easier for, like, audio issues, but for my brain, I think I've done it for long enough now where, like, I can talk over it. Because normally when I hear myself speak, it interrupts my sentences because I get thrown off by hearing my own voice doubled over. Your PC is literally dying from the stuff I have in the background. What do you have going on in the background? Oh my god. What, like Minecraft world generation with shaders type shit? Minecraft is poorly optimized, right? Or am I just insane? I don't look into these things. I just make assumptions from my little bits of knowledge. Because there's no reason it should lag that bad when you load a world, right? Granted, there's a lot of crazy physics shit that can totally crash your PC, but like, goddamn. I have so many bottle caps. I have a hard time getting rid of them. I just kind of like to let them pile until I have too many. You know, I have so many fucking bottle caps. Minecraft is decently optimized, unless you're pushing it to its limit, in which case there's optimization mods out there. Yeah. I have Ultra Kill and People Playground in the background. I see. I've heard of People Playground, but I've not played it before. Oh my god, you can hear everything. Has my noise gate normally this open to noise and I just didn't realize it? You can hear all my clicks of the mouse and stuff. I wonder how people make it so you can't hear that. I have a loud-ass fan as my BGM. But of course, nothing better than white noise, right? Aura, if you were fighting somebody, would you, get distracted for the... Huh, no. I would never. I don't know. I've never watched Naruto, so I wouldn't know for sure. Well, I did watch it. I watched up to the sand guy, and I didn't go further than that. I wasn't really a fan at that point. Like, I wasn't in it at that point, and getting there didn't push me in any which direction. Like, I got there, and I wasn't like, I want to continue watching, you know? I got there, and I was like, I think I'm done now, and then I never went back. That's the main thing. I left that one be. I'm sorry, Naruto fans, for leaving it there, and I'm sorry, Dragon Ball fans, for the fact that I haven't continued Z, even though I got to, like, probably a part people like a lot. I got to, like, right after Ginyu or stuff, and then I stopped. Harem Juice is when he turns into a hot woman. Also, don't forget there's a hot man version. I don't know. I'd have to see it. I need to see it before I say anything. God, am I moving to 144p? Oh my god, yeah, I'll get the tutorial music. I don't like that you can hear all the different noises I make when I talk. I don't like that part. You can hear my, like, inhale. My little inhales after every time I say stuff. Do I do that often? Hearing myself talk, I'm becoming way too self-aware. I don't like it. How do I do that? I didn't want to do it that time. If the audio is coming through so clearly to you, there's something different you're hearing. Oh, is it not coming through that clearly? Those are not the things we can normally hear and cannot. Those are not the things we can normally hear and cannot hear them now. That's weird, huh? You're like really quiet over here. Yeah, no, I'm talking at my like loudest volume. This is my normal volume I'm normally at for for stream stuff. But like I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm just quieter and I didn't do anything. I went to sleep and woke up. My running theory is that last night, Sleepy Roar from last night bumped the mic gain. If I did, I wouldn't know how I did it, because I have no memory of touching my microphone at all. I left it be, so I don't know. Welcome to troubleshooting for the troubleshooting stream. Nothing today has gone as I expected it to. Bop 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 bop. I will have to look into all the different ways I can make my microphone louder. Any takers, any tips? Advanced audio properties. Active. What would this do? I'm just curious. I don't know what this does. I'm just gonna touch this. I know what it was at initially, so I'm going to mess with this and just see what happens. Oh, wow, that's better. Is that it? Was that all I needed it to do? I mean, okay, how's that? Is that better? I touched a thing. I didn't know what it was, but I touched it and it might have fixed something. That's better actually? Okay. So then is this like the best it could be, or should there be more? Should I be like, more? Could I go? It was at like 8 before. So then like, what's this? If I was at like 12, what would that do? Is this as good as it normally should be? Or better? Can you hear all the weird tip-tap noises on my desk now? Is it like too far? Can you hear that? Because if this is just a little bit too loud, I can change it. If it's too quiet, I can change it. I can change whatever issue that might have happened. Hearing myself double is not good for me. Oh, we heard the tap. Feel free to reactivate your noise gate and stuff. Yeah, I already did. I just have to adjust it now, because before I adjusted it to like try and see if that was the issue. So now we're gonna test something. I'm gonna go silent, and I'm just gonna click my mouse until it stops coming through. Oh. Well, that's all it needed. That's all. Good shit. You can hear it when I talk, but if I go quiet and just... You can hear it a little bit. But that's just if I, like, really go for it. Like, then you can hear it. That's fine. There's no way I'm going to... That was too much. That was loud. That was way too loud. Alright, testing. Yeah, I think I'm a bit louder than normal. That went too high. I'm gonna leave it at this margin. I went down one. I think this is good. I went down some. I could go down more. Oh, it's that scary green thing. Yep, I'm here. I'm here. Be afraid. I mean, I can hear more clearly now. Okay. Should I just leave it at this mark? Because BGM isn't blaring at my ears. Yeah, I don't know. Also, one thing that's weird with the BGM, and I figured out why I ran into this issue of to why it's louder for me than for you. For some reason, I don't know why. The BGM is at minus 28 decibels and I never touched it. It just kind of did that. And it's the DB, lowercase d, capital B thing. I was messing with that in the audio properties. For my mic, it was at 0 and I cranked it to 11, so. The chat is mass. Is it? Yeah, dB is decibels. Okay, got it. So then, got it. Why is would it be easier to balance the BGM if I just, like, didn't have it at negative? You know what, no, I'm not gonna touch it. Nope, not touching it at all. If I fuck with that, it'll lead to issues, and I don't want to deal with issues anymore today. I already have a headache. And today's not really been doing any good to get rid of it. It's like I went to sleep and then woke up and everything was just wrong. Microphone broke, audio issues, more and more. BGM is still lower than normal since you lowered it today, but it's still fine. Is it lower than normal? This is the normal amount I keep it at. I normally keep it at 28, minus 28 decibels. The on-screen chat is its usual delay. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a bit of a delay between the things appearing here and there. Limbus Company, repo will not help with your headache. Yeah, no, it only got worse. Hello. Hello, Gravy. So... God damn it. Do you want ibuprofen? You know what? Sure. Apple cinnamon, that's the only kind of pie I've had. I've had like, okay, no, that's a lie. I've had 2 kinds of pie, or no, 3 kinds of pie before. It was apple cinnamon pie. It was pumpkin pie. And I have been awakened to the belief that, cheesecake is a pie. It's not a cake. I mean, it's done like a pie, right? Like, it's called cheesecake, but it is certainly not a cake, at least to me. I would read that, and I know it's a, like, normal thing. It's a real food, but I can't say it. You're not allowed to say that to me. No, no, no. Again, that is a dessert. It comes after the main meal. Okay, if you're asking for like any like meat pies that I've had before, my response is that I've not had one before. As I wouldn't know. I've never had any like pie that's made for a dinner or like a lunch or anything that isn't a sweet. I'm just very used to that one kind. Like, yeah, like I've not had shepherd's pie or chicken pot pie. I've just not had those before, so I wouldn't know. I've only had 2, I guess. Hello, my apologies for being late. A cheesecake is not a pie, it is a tart. Well, you know, it's fine. Pizza is also technically a pizza pie, but that doesn't count. But doesn't count in my opinion. Yeah, no, I don't count pizza. I know it's called a pizza pie, but not really. Get a garbage pie down your... Okay, I don't know what that is. I'll look it up. Wait, this is American? What, this stream? Me? I mean, yeah. I need to translate. Oh, right, yeah, of course. Translate for the American. As the pronunciation of the word, but different meaning if you speak it differently. I see. Hello. Welcome in. You can hear all my noises now. I should get rid of this. I can still hear me talk. Do you not get steak and kidney pies at the gas station? No, I don't get... I mean, for 2 reasons. 1, I can't drive, which is great for everyone else, because I should not be allowed to drive legally. I'm a danger to myself and others. But, I've not had very many pies before. What is it? Like, I just don't, I don't really buy, like, I don't really buy pies or have pies to eat. And if it comes to, like, I'd be down to try a pie eventually. I just don't have any pies on hand to try, you know? You should try meat pies. They're superior to dessert pies. I personally would disagree with that because when I think of pie, I always think of like a specific texture and flavor for pie. That's one thing with me. One really big thing with me in food is the texture and the flavor have to match. I cannot eat food that like texturally is shit. Like, I don't care if it tastes like the best thing I've ever had. if it, like, the texture is awful, I'm not gonna like it, right? Those are actually good too. Anything served in the gas station is susceptible to scrutiny. Yeah. You'll buy pies from gas stations? I don't buy pies from anywhere. I haven't had a pie in a long ass time. How would you know what the texture of excrement is like? Oh my god. It's fantastic. So for days. I mean, it's like what? It's like lactose intolerance, even if it tastes good, but it makes you feel like shit, but you'll still eat it anyway. Bakers are everywhere around where I live. I only have like 2 nearby me. I just don't have a lot of bakeries to go to. For me, it's mainly like chain stuff or other assorted stores that serve either like a bunch of shit or one very specific thing, but it's never what you'd like. What's it? It's never a variety. It's never like dessert stuff. It's always like lunch, dinner, like meat, like burger, hot dog. So streamer, before I leave, what's your answer to the second best pie? Okay, but then I need a question though. I have another question because you said second best pie, but did you specify if it has to be like a dinner pie or a dessert pie? Because we had this conversation and you didn't accept the answer from before. So I want to know, am I allowed to say any kind of pie or do I have to? We just been through this. Yeah, I know, but I'm making certain because okay, I'm making 100% certain because the answer to me, right, would either be apple cinnamon pie or what is it? Or it would be, I don't know, because I've not had that many pies before. That's it. It's either apple cinnamon or pumpkin. That's it. The only pies I've had in my entire life. I wouldn't know any other kinds of pies by name. I'm just not a pie enjoyer. I'm so sorry. It's not like I dislike pies. They just haven't been on my menu before. I've never really thought about it. I cycle in the same 3 or 4 foods. I don't know what will work. Thank you for your input. Okay. Is this like a survey thing? Are you like asking a bunch of streamers and you're gonna compile it all together? the streamer pie index. In my opinion, pumpkin pie is definitely better. Better in dinner pie, and cream pie is good for dessert. I've not had a cream pie before. I don't know what they are. Like, I know what they are, but I don't know what they are, if that makes any sense. Like, the name is self-explanatory, but I don't know what they look like. I assume there's cream, but that's it, right? Like that's as far as it goes for me. Why? Are you the feds? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being curious about your question. Be careful what you're talking about. Be careful when you're talking, while you're talking about cream pies, alright? People keep going on. Shut it. Shut it, Gregory. I hate you. Oh my god. God damn it. I can't fucking believe this. You hate me. You hate me so much. Mystery out of context has been going crazy with this combo. It apparently so. I'm glad the out of context thing isn't real. Unless somebody's been working on something that I'm unaware of. But like, you wouldn't clip that out of context, right? Because you care and you know that out of context clip would clearly frame it in the wrong light, because it's just a nice thing to do to include context, because readers love added context. You know, it makes the sentence make more sense and it fits into a whole, because if you remove the context, it would sound weird and strange, but you wouldn't do that, right? Because you care about me. It is a pie crust with only but cream in it? Really? A pie crust with nothing but cream in it. That sounds like... that reminds me of like the water pies I've heard about. Is that like good? Pie crust is just, the pie crust is just bread. Is it like, does it have any form? Okay, no, that's weird to me now. Does it have any form at all? Like, could you, if you cut into it, would you be cutting into... What is it? What is it? If you're, like, cutting into it, are you just, you're not cutting through the cream. You're just cutting through the crust at the bottom, right? That sounds weird. Like, does the cream spill out? Like, because it doesn't look like it would, like, have any form. Like, a pumpkin pie supports itself, and so does, like, an apple pie, right? Like, those support themselves by existing. But if it's just pie bottom, cream inside, cream is much more rigid than you're thinking. Is it really? I thought it like flowed. I didn't know that it was that like stationary. I mean, I guess that makes sense. The pie wouldn't exist if it was like that. But then again, I've seen more shocking things. Like, I would not be surprised. Maybe not much more, but yes, more. Okay. Huh. The only thing I've had with, like... I haven't had much cream before. I'm gonna be honest. I've not had, like, that much cream before. I've had... Like, the closest I've gotten with, like, cream in foods is, when I was younger, I would get the... Is that what they're... okay. I have a question for you. Oh, no, I found out the name. I think it's called a... Okay, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I think it's called a Boston cream donut. I would have those all the goddamn time when I was younger. It was the first, like, bit of... When I first got money of my own to spend on things, the first thing I did was there was this Dunkin' Donuts that I would just walk by every day after school. I would walk into the same Dunkin' Donuts and order a Boston cream donut every single day for no reason in middle school, and I've never had them since. I would buy them every day in middle school, and then I haven't touched them since then. Thinking of cream as a liquid and not a floaty air, an airy flotsam. Is that what they are? I never really thought about it. I've never really seen cream before. Like, I've never interacted with cream before. Again, like, the Boston cream donut is the furthest I've gotten, the closest I've gotten to it. Have you ever consumed a creme brulee? I have not. No, I've not. I've heard of a creme brulee, but I've not heard of it before. I don't know what flotsam means, but it feels correct. Okay, I was like, is that a word that I've heard before? I was going crazy over that one. I wasn't certain. Yeah, no, I've heard of them before, but I've not had one ever, so I wouldn't know. Is it just cream with melted sugar with sugar on top? Like they sprinkle sugar over it, and then what's it in caramelized cream and caramelized sugar? Flotsam refers to the wreckage of a ship. I mean, fair enough. I think it works. I mean, we've changed definitions before. If you just use it enough, it'll change. I don't want to get this wrong. Oh god. I forgot what I was saying. Looked at the community server and then I just forgot. So yeah, described cream, described cream taste at least. I see. I don't know, I've not had, I'd have to have, like, something with cream in it. I'd have to have that again, because it's been years. I wouldn't know what it would taste like. So, I don't know. I'll get there when I get there. Ba 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 ba. Brain thinking. Not really, but trying. No, the headache killed whatever thought I had. God, headache makes thinking really hard. I can't think a coherent thought with a headache because it just goes. It sits in my brain, knocks around, and then disappears. From what I've heard from you, the only pastry you've eaten is a donut and pies. No, I've had quite a few other pastries before. I've had quite a few. I just haven't had very many pies. I've had donuts before. I've had pies before. I've had like cakes before. I've had what is it? I've had cupcakes as well, which is just cakes again. I don't. But I had macarons like a couple of weeks ago, and I was visiting con. Banger stream. You should talk about all the desserts you've eaten. Actually, wait, tier list them. That could be a good one. I could just switch to my other. There's not been a single just chatting stream in the past like long fucking while that's gone the way that it's supposed to. So like, no, actually, they've pretty much stuck to their original purpose a lot recently. I think there's enough room in my soul to fuck it over again. I can't spell is what I've discovered. Okay. All right. Oh boy. All right. Oh my god, there's so many ads. I forgot that there was so many ads on this site. Just chatting turns into tier list of pastries. I wouldn't have it any other way. This is how it was meant to be. Okay. I'm just gonna set it up properly. Okay. All right, I'll do that and then that. I'm just setting up for the thing in the background. Okay. All right. There's gonna be ads all over the screen, but you know what? I'll just suffer. I'll just suffer and deal with it. That's gonna piss me off. Hold on. I have to fix that. All right. I'm bringing it up. What is it? The humble ad block. Yeah, I don't have an ad block for this browser. Yeah, no, I'll get one. That's probably a good idea. I needed to switch it there because I needed to see. I should probably install one. I'll see how it goes. That's not the right tab. You could crop out the bottom. That's probably a good idea. That'll save me some time. All right, never mind. I'll get an ad block later. Anyways, if ads pop up, I'll just X them out. Hi, advertisement. Die. Cool. The humble X. Yeah, no, there wasn't one for that one that time. Okay. Welcome to Pastries tier list, where we look at pastries and then tier list them, I think. That's what we're doing. This is gonna be a long process of me shoving stuff in I never had before, so, welcome. Ice cream. I think that just makes sense. I've not had that before. I've not had that before. I've not had that before. I've not had that. Okay, I'm just gonna. I think I've had a churro before, but also I'll leave it there. S'mores I've had wafers, so I'm just gonna shove these to the front. Okay. Do I really need to explain the ice cream one? I don't think I do, right? I don't think any person would need to explain liking ice cream. And it's just good, especially since it's so generalized with the pick. It just says ice cream without any, like, specifics, so. Okay, there's less than I thought there would be. S'mores? It depends. I feel like s'mores are iffy for me. They're good, but they could... They're like around here, but I don't know where. So I'll stick them here and just leave them at the top of that. S'mores are good in certain situations. Yeah, no, when you like actually physically making them yourself is the best. Entirely dependent on the marshmallows, I agree. Here's the question. When you make s'mores, do you try to go like... There's like the normal regular sized marshmallows, but those are just really like big ones. Do people actually use those for s'mores? Like, they're so big. I don't know what you would use them for. Good marshmallow is a 10 out of 10. Bad marshmallow is a 0 out of 10. I would agree with that. Marshmallow depends heavily on that one. Also, the actual like cracker actually helps a lot. Like the graham crackers are really good. I'm a fan of them. Those are great. They add a lot to it. Wafers. Here, but lower than s'mores. I have had wafers before, and they're all kind of just okay. Like, I've had, like, vanilla wafers before, and other ones as well, but mainly the vanilla wafer is one that I distinctly remember the most. And it's just okay. I'm not a big fan of it. If I was to have a food that tastes like that, I'd just have, where is it? I'd just have macarons. Wafers are a good building block, like Kit Kats or S tier. I do agree, wafers are good to add up. Like I've had a ton of Kit Kats before, right? Like they're really good. So wafers are a good building block. I agree. They're just not my favorite thing from like on their own. They're distinctly missing something. That's my opinion. I feel like they lack something to be better than just okay. Like. Wafers with something else, maybe, but the wafer on its own is just not it. Wafers isn't that good, actually. Yeah, no, I agree. It's not. They're just okay. They're very middle of the line. Macarons, however, are probably there. They're just really good. I've never had a bad macaron before. I've had like basically a handful of macarons in my entire life. Maybe like the occasional one every other year, right? So it's like I've not had a bad experience with the like up to 10 macarons I've had. I've not had very many, but I've never had a bad experience with them. I just think they're really good. They taste really good. If they're flavored, they're great. It's just there's so much you could do with them, and the texture and flavor is just really good. Like, you wouldn't expect them to taste and feel the way that they do, but the mouthfeel at macarons is actually really great. Like, mouthfeel is very important to me, so that one matters to me. Like, that's a good, like, that one fits at that point, I'd say. Next one for me, churro. I'm a cinnamon person, so I've not had them with anything. I think I've only had a couple in my life, but I remember as a big cinnamon fan, of course I'd like them. I like cinnamon, right? Like, I've had them a bunch, but not a bunch, sorry. I've had them a little. I got messed up. I had them a little. However, I like cinnamon, so I'm kind of biased, even though I've not had very many. I don't think I have to go too crazy to that one, because I'm not that poor. That, because it's, I don't know, it's just like, there's like a good base with them, and I've not had them with like dip or anything, so I wouldn't know. But there's enough like good at the onset that they're great. Muffins, okay, for muffins it depends. Muffins are probably A tier for me, but the kind of muffin puts it here or here. Like, these two are interchangeable depending on what flavor it is and what kind it is. Because for me, corn muffins are like the best thing. Corn muffins and like they're just so good. I love them. I'm a big corn muffin fan. I love the cornbread muffins. They're great. I've had other kinds of muffins before, but there's just, at least to me, jalapeno corn muffins. I've not had jalapeno corn muffins before, but those sound very interesting. I like them. They're very good. In my opinion, they're very great. What is it? There's one sauce from one restaurant that goes banger with those as well, but I don't know. I'm just gonna dox me. Yeah, no, fair enough. It's like a brown sugar butter, I think. I haven't heard of that before. Then again, I've only really had the muffins I usually have are corn muffins that are toasted, where like you toast the corn muffin and it's just really good. It's just, I don't know. There's just something about it that just tastes wonderful. What's a good next one? Okay, I want to talk about this one, actually. I've had the opportunity to have cake pops before. Like, I've seen them before, but I've never had one. I have seen so many cake pops before, but I've just never actually tried one. Like, if I'm out, like, for an example, basically, when I was out getting sweets recently, the only time I've gotten sweets recently, which is when I was visiting con, I chose macarons over cake pops. So they had cake pops and they had macarons. I grabbed the macarons instead, right? Like, of course I would. Macarons are just, I already know I like them, so I'm going to grab them. So I've not actually had cake pops before, despite how popular they are. I don't know if that's a crazy opinion. They never really intrigued me. They're a neat thing. Like, they're neat, visually, but I don't know. I'd rather go with a pick that I know for certain I like than something I'm not too certain about. Same, never had cake pops yet. Yeah, they've just kind of been not on my radar. To next thing, vanilla cake. As low on B tier as you can go. Actually, no, that's a lie. Both of these in the same spot. I'm like iffy on cake. I will have cake if it is for somebody else's, like, if it's like somebody buys a cake or for like a birthday or an event, I'll have some because it's, they bought it for everybody. I'm not gonna just not have it because they give it to you, right? So of course I'm going to have it because you've now handed it to me, so now I have to. However, side point, important side point. Would I have cake on my own? No. If I was not being forced to eat cake, I would not eat cake. Like, I would eat cake if I had to. If I didn't have to, though, I would not touch it. I would keep it distant. I'd keep it as far away from me as possible. Because I'm just not a fan of those two. Next thing. Waffles. I'd say that they're about there. I like them quite a bit. These two I have quite often. Waffles I like a bit better, though. I feel like you can do more with waffles than pancakes. I don't really have much to say on them because I've had them a lot, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Unless it's not, then I'll explain it. Also, I think pumpkin pie is like, it's like better than cake, but it's like probably better than wafers as well. It's just all right. It's not like the greatest thing ever, but I don't hate it, Apple pie. Alright, it's a bit better than pumpkin pie, I think. Unless I have to retry both of these to know, but I think apple pie, from what I've had, is better. Unless it's this way around, but I'm not certain. Red velvet cake. This is the one cake that I like a lot. Probably around here. This is the one cake I like. And I know for certain I like. But it's not the best thing ever. Unlike this that I would have all the time. I love hot chocolate. It's just wonderful. Waffles is a great base. Meanwhile, pancakes is a solid breakfast. I agree. Waffles are good to build off of, but pancakes are good for just like on their own, standalone. One weird thing I will do with pancakes is if it is late at night and there are pancakes and I just want food in general, I just want anything to chew on and eat, I will grab the pancakes from the fridge. I will not what is it? I will not defrost them or anything. I'll let them still be cold, right? Like they'll still be cold pancakes, and I'll just eat them straight up. I won't I won't try and like microwave them or put anything on them. I'll just eat them as they are. Just very cold pancakes, and I'll eat them. I don't know, they're very good just for that, especially because their size, you can just kind of eat through them pretty quickly. But as it stands right now, I could not think of having that right now. Having sweets for me today with this headache would not work. You're actually a criminal eating them straight out of the fridge. Listen, okay. If I can pick them up with my hands, I will. I would. The sugars will give you more energy. But it'll make my headache worse is the issue. It's not the energy issue, it's the fact that my head hurts. It hurts and it's ouchy and it's owie. I cannot remember if I had a crepe before. I don't believe I have. It'd probably be quicker to sort through what I have had and haven't had. Cheesecake. Just, it's the best thing. I love cheesecake so much to the point where if I'm asked what my favorite like sweet is, it's usually my go-to. Like I'll always say, oh, that one. Uncooked instant ramen noodles are a great snack. Prove me wrong. You know, I haven't had it before, so I can't really have an opinion against you. Also, croissants are just they're kind of eh, but they're better than these ones. Croissants are good. I'd have them, but I'd rather have these two over them. Okay, I've seen cannolis before. I've actually been in the presence of cannolis, and I've watched people eat cannolis, but I've never had one. Candied apples are good. They're like A tier. They're a bit better than these two, especially because of the rarity bias for me. Candied apples are so rare to be on my menu of food that I've barely had them before. So it's great when I get to have them because it's an exciting thing. We're learning that Aurora has had limited exposure to many foods. Yeah, no, I don't eat very many things. Chocolate-covered strawberries, those are good. They're about here. No, I'd say yeah, no, around there. They're very good. I like how just simple they are, but very good in general. Like, cause you can burn through them at not that fast of a rate either, cause it's a strawberry, right? Like, you're not gonna, especially if it's a strawberry with chocolate, which are two things that would, at least for my mind, make it hard to just keep pushing through them. So you have like a handful, right? You have like 5, maybe like 5 of them. If you have 10, you have like maybe like 5, leave the rest for later. Or if you have like what, like even less than that, just have the occasional one throughout the day or throughout the week, month. not month, but you know what I mean. Week probably is the better example. Oatmeal raisin cookies. Yeah, no, probably there. I agree that the twink should experience experience culinary foods. I will listen. I want to experience food. I just have a hard time doing it. Hot take. Oatmeal raisin cookies are good. I think they're good. I like them. I think they're a very good cookie. I'd just rather have other stuff over them, right? Like, if I had to have them over any of the, like, I don't know, like cake or like a chocolate chip cookie, it'd be an iffy mix, but I'd have them pretty often, I'd say. Is there are there other cookies on here, or am I just, like, blind? I've seen funnel cake before, but I've not had it. I never went out of my way to try it. I've not had Oreo. I've had donuts before. They're okay. They're like middle of the line. Chocolate chip, second row. Second row. Oh, there they are. These, however, are like there. Actually, no. It depends. I think there. And it took me a second to really process it. But the thing about them and why they're so high for me is nothing will beat getting, like, fresh out of the oven chocolate chip cookies. They're just, once you finish making them, they're so good. Now, if you have them, like, 2 hours later, they're not as good. So they don't really contend with other things because of that. But when you get them straight out of the oven, they're the best thing. Oatmeal raisin, not really as much in that category, but chocolate chip cookies, absolutely. Just right out of the oven, right into your mouth. It's perfect. Dude, fresh gooey melty chocolate chips are peak. It's so good. I'm such a big fan of it. If I, like, know that there are chocolate chip cookies, I will try and get them as, like, fresh out of the oven as physically possible, because that's just, like, they have this period where they're perfect, and then they cool too much, then they stop being perfect. Sugar cookies. I'm not explaining that one. I don't like them. I don't need to. These ones. I've had them before. I don't remember liking them though, so like they'll go around the same spot. First out of the oven, chocolate chip cookies will burn your tongue. Yeah, but like of course you wait for them to cool a little bit, right? But not cool enough to the point where like they're beginning to not be as like melty anymore, or like gooey. These, like there, brownies are okay. They're not the greatest thing ever. They're just too chocolatey is the thing for me. Oh my god, these things are, they're like here. Actually, no, they're like here. My thing with these cookies is that I was always a fan of the white half over the black half because the flavor difference between the two was kind of hard for my brain when I was younger, and especially because when I was younger I didn't like chocolate very much. I got better with it as I got older, but when I was younger I did not like the chocolate half, or like the dark chocolate half of this one. Is it dark chocolate? I'm not entirely certain. What else in here have I actually had? I think that might end it, because that's it. I think that's all I've had on here. Oh, and I've had ice cream cake. Kinda, better than regular cake. Like there. It's just not that interesting to me. I don't have it very often. Again, it's like you have it when you're at like a party or something, then you don't really pick it up much beyond that. Cupcakes, I didn't notice these as well. They go with cakes. They're a bit better because they're smaller, and due to the fact they're smaller, they're immediately better, right? Because it's less cake. Less cake is better for me. More cake is worse. I'll have, if I'm gonna have something with cake, like this, like a cake pastry, whatever, It has to be in as small a quantity as possible. Carrot cake is weird, but I like it. That one's a bit different for me, though. I like carrot cake. It's probably around here. Carrot cake is just good from what I've had. I've had it like once or twice, but I liked it when I had it. Is that it? Is that it for real now? Unless I'm missing something, I think that's it. Yeah, no, that's it. That's all I've had. Everything down here would go into never had, so I don't think I need to touch it. Well, there you go. That's my awesome food ranking. I mean, was gelatin on there? Was Jello on there? Did I not see it? Never had crepes before? Nope, I've never had a crepe before. If Jello was on there, it'd be like B tier, probably. Oh, gelatin. Yeah, I didn't see it. It'd be around B. It's alright. It's better than cakes and stuff. It's better than croissants. It's not better than s'mores, though. So it'd be like pretty middle of the line B tier, I'd say. But yeah, no, I think that's generally good for what I have for all the different sweets. Oh, my brain is just not okay with me today. God, headaches are annoying. Crepes are absolutely awesome. Japan is kind of popular with crepes too. I see. I've not. Yeah, no, I've just not had crepes before. They've been on my menu as something to have before, but I've just not had them. I'm not really the biggest, like, food explorer, so it doesn't surprise me any that I haven't had a lot of these popular sweets. I need a crepe than a creep. So real. What's it? Oh, sorry, my brain is shutting off. I can feel the allergies seeping their way inside my nose. It's so gross. Ah. I'm dying. The worst part is I woke up with this headache, so I've been dealing with it since I woke up. If your brain is failing, then there's no shame in retiring. Gregory, I'm sure my brain will fail long after yours does. We're in no competition, Gregory. You can fail first, thank you very much. You can fail first. That sounds like a threat to me. Good. That was intentional. Craig is everywhere. Apparently so. I mean, I'm not surprised it sounded like a threat, because it was a threat. I mean, what more do you expect from me? God, it's been over a year now. I'm like zoning out really hard right now. I'm zoning out so hard. I'm staring at a point in the wall and like completely turning off my brain. That there's a polite way to say, that it would not be held against it if you stream for a shorter duration than usual. I want to at least get to an hour 30 before I make any decisions, right? I'm not gonna, listen, today might have been scuffed as shit, and I also woke up with head hurt, ouch. But, like, I'll survive for at least till an hour 30. Yeah, I don't think you do the full 2 hours, okay, so actually, this thing I need to talk about. When I say I do 2 hour streams, okay, when I say that I do a 2 hour stream, like for sleep talking and like just chatting mainly, the reason why I try and keep them at around 2 hours is because I want to hit the 2 hour mark, and if I go beyond that, then I go beyond that. But I normally want to hit that mark at the very least. Instead of having like a 40-minute stream, 2 hour stream. Instead of an hour stream, a 2 hour stream. That's my main thing usually. I usually try and hit the 2 hour mark before I make any decisions on ending. And I usually do end around that time in general. So I at least make sure I hit it. This is the main thing. Like even if I'm dying towards the end of a stream, I'll still keep it until I hit the 2 hour mark, you know? So the 2 hour mark is just it's just like a base metric that you should not look further into. Besides just that, it's where I plan to end it, not where I plan to end it when I plan to go to, not plan to end it, sorry. I plan to go to that point, not end it at that point. Sleep talking is different though. That one I always try and keep at around 2 hours because I think more bite-sized streams, at least once a week, is better. Considering I plan to stream long streams starting next week. Next Wednesday, I get ready. I'm going back into my marathon arc where I play a game for a super long time. What's next to play? Not certain. But we will see. I wonder what would be good. I propose Dark Souls 2. Okay, but the question is, if I marathon Dark Souls 2, then I can't do it any other way. Technically what's being played next is Terraria tomorrow. That is true. We are in fact playing Terraria, not Elden Ring 3. Oh god. I could compromise with you and then play, what's it? Wait, no. I know exactly what game I should play for my marathon stream where I don't stop streaming until the game is over. Alright, are you ready, gamers? Are you ready for the Persona 5 Royal stream? Where I play all of the game in one singular stream? Also, reminder to put your schedules in the schedule channel in the Discord. Yeah, sorry, I forgot this week. I've been dealing with pretty annoying headaches all week. So I forgot. I promise I'll hit it next week. Persona 5. Yep. Welcome to the Persona 5 stream where I play Persona 5 in one stream, the whole game start to finish in one singular stream. That could be a good way, if I do a Persona 5 stream, that could be a good way to have an excuse of doing the longest stream I physically can that isn't related to anything. I just set aside 2-3 days where I just sit down, wake up, play Persona 5 on stream, go to sleep. Tell them, push my calendar aside. Welcome to Persona 5. That would be horrifying, but it would also be really funny. Oh, God. Brain no braining. Brain no brain no brain. No work no work. Imagine imagine if you go through DDLC in one sitting. Here's my issue with DDLC though. I could not play that game on stream because I have had it spoiled for me like years and years ago, and it was super popular. So there's no point in me playing it because it wouldn't go well, because it would just, I wouldn't be surprised by anything. Which is why what is it? Which is why I don't really like plan on playing it. Oh god. Plenty of people have played DDLC, but not really much of your own to add at this point. Yeah, no, I agree. What about Undertale? I've not beaten Undertale, but I've seen it top to bottom. Or Deltarune, for example. I mean, I'd be down to play Deltarune, but I want to wait till the game is done. I don't want to play it when it's still in development. Like, and a Dream Barbecue is different. I was waiting on that one for years. Of course, I was going to play it day one, but I couldn't play it day one. I was on a trip, and then stream schedules, and then it took me a while to get there. But I did play it. I got around to it, and I was very excited to play it. However, with Deltarune, I'd have to wait until it's done, because I had no plans to play it beforehand. If you want to play a fun, if you want a fun game to play, it's just Diaries of a Space Race Janitor. I will look into it. Deltarune stream 2100. Let's go. I mean, it'll happen eventually. There will be Deltarune streams. The game has to be done. Should I ultra kill something? I've ultra killed really hard. It's a tough pick because I don't want to pick something that's really easy to get through. I want to pick something that's at least like a 6-hour game at the very least. That I either know a little, that I know decently well, or don't know well at all. How about Hollow Knight? I did a whole series playing that game, actually. Which you can find pinned on my YouTube channel. Okay, I have, this one could be a pick. No, I think this one will be funnier. Okay, I have a proposition for you. I think the stream I will do, that will be playing the whole game start to finish. I'm gonna do it for the first time. I'm going to pick a game that I've not played before. I'm picking a game that I have not played before, and I'll play it start to finish. Shovel Knight. Yep, no, this game is in the backlog. Gregory, this is one of the backlog games. Shovel Knight. I'm thinking that might be it. A lot of them are too long for this idea, for the week thing. Bro, Shovel Knight is 4 games in 1. I mean, hold on. I'm gonna look up how long Shovel Knight is. The one on Steam. The Steam Shovel Knight release. That one. That's the one that I'm gonna be playing. So, the, like, Shovel Knight, Treasure Trove, that one. Because that's the one that I think about when I think about... is One Shot good? One Shot could probably be next time. Next, after I do Shovel Knight, I could do One Shot. That would probably be a good bounce-off point. I will sit down, play all of Shovel Knight in one sitting. Oh, God. Yeah, it's 4 games in once. Playing all 4 Shovel Knight games at once will take you until next week. Oh, really? Shovel Knight, Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope, Shovel Knight, Plague of Shadows, Shovel Knight, Spectre of Torment, Shovel Knight, King of Cards are all included in Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought it was one big game. Well, if Shovel Knight is 4 different games, then I'll just play specifically one part of it then. I'll play whatever the first one is. I wasn't aware that Shovel Knight was 4 games in one. Oh well, I'll just play the first one. I won't play all 4. I have decided I'll just play the first, whatever that first one you mentioned was. I'll play that one. Playing all 4 Shovel Knight games at once will, 3 extra streams. Exactly. I get more streams. Though King of Cards is shorter, is rather short. I think. Oh really? I mean, I'd be fine with it being short. All right. I was planning to go to 1 hour 30, but the headache has moved to my ears. So it's beginning to become annoying to keep headphones on. Also, yeah, I suggest that, that order. Shovel Knight, Plague, Shadow, then Cards. Okay. Finishing Shovel Knight also requires New Game Plus, and King of Cards is hellish on New Game Plus. Please go rest, Aurora. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright. I'm gonna go put my head down. My ears hurt so much. I'll see you all tomorrow for Terraria. Sorry for the shorter stream. Today has just not been my day. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.